Breaking news right now at 4 o'clock. A shooting at a Target store in Austin leaves at least 2 people dead and 1 person in custody. This all happening in the last hour in the northern part of that city.
Hey, I want to give you a live look of what it looks like right now. Still a very active scene, as you can see from some of these pictures coming out of Austin, Travis County. The emergency services there saying that 4 people were involved in the shooting incident that we're talking about here. We do know that there is a press conference that is about to get underway in just a little bit. We're expecting that officials are going to update us on the very latest as far as their investigation. And again, this is all something that just broke within the last hour.
Right, it happened right at about 3 o'clock. And this is for those of you who are familiar with the Austin area. This is right off of Research Boulevard, again, in the northern part of the city, in an area that would be very busy, really, at this time of day, and certainly with school about to start, people doing their last-minute back-to-school shopping, things like that.
At this hour, we do know, once again, if you're just joining us, that 2 people have been confirmed dead and several others sent to the hospital. We understand this news conference is starting right now. Let's go ahead and listen in to what officials there have to say.
For a hot shot call, officers arrived within 4 minutes. When officers arrived, they were met with 3 people that were shot inside the parking lot of Target. The suspect fled the scene, stole a car from the scene, took that car, wrecked that car, then hijacked another car. He was then found by Austin PD in South Austin, where he was taken into custody after a tasing. We have 3 people that are deceased. This is a very sad day for Austin. It's a very sad day for us all. And my condolences go out to the families. At this point, looking at the suspect, we have a male white suspect who appears to be 32 years of age, does have a mental health history. But all of that is very new. This is a new, very, early in the investigation at this point, but he has been apprehended. I'd like to thank our public safety partners. Again, it is quite amazing to arrive on scene here and see fire and EMS, Austin AISD, all here helping and supporting. At this point, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Chief Lutgritz for some words.
Good afternoon. Robert Lutgritz, Chief of Austin Travis County EMS. Austin Travis County EMS received our initial calls at around 2:19 p.m. 4 minutes later, first units arrived on scene at 2:23 p.m. The initial responding units arrived and found 3 victims. Two of those were pronounced on scene by Austin Travis County EMS. 1 was transported to a local hospital where they were pronounced at the hospital. In addition, 1 additional individual was treated on scene for unrelated injuries. At that point, I'll turn it back over to Chief Davis.
All right, we'll take a few questions. And again, understanding this is a very new investigation.
Do we know what led to this?
Hijacked, and I want to know where that car was hijacked and if the person who was driving that car was injured.
At this point, we believe that was one of the people that was shot, but it was in the Target parking lot where the first car was taken. The first car crashed. The subject then ran into, I believe it was a Volkswagen dealership to take another car.
And in that car was hijacked from the Volkswagen?
I believe so, yes.
What led to the shooting?
We don't know if there was an altercation or what. At this point, we're looking at video. People that are within Target are moving out of Target. We're moving some over here to the PetSmart and the Dollar General. If their car was involved or anywhere near the scene, they're going to have to stay here until the investigation's over and get another ride out of the area. But at this point, we're not sure what. Not that anything could, perpetrate this, but.
But no sense if it was random or if there was something that led up to it.
Exactly. Yes. I can't hear you.
Do we know how many people were in the store when it happened?
How many people were in the store? No, I don't know.
It happened outside the store, not.
It happened outside the store. Yes.
Do you hear anything about the victims?
We do not. I don't know anything about the victims at this point. No.
There was a child?
I don't know that yet.
Yeah, we see that you take a lot of people inside of that store. What is that?
That's right. So that's emptying Target. We want to empty the store and reunite them and get them out of here if they were not a witness to the scene. But the cars are going to have to stay here until we're done with the scene.
Can you tell us where in South Austin the suspect was apprehended?
I'm not sure. JD, do you have an address in South Austin? 2400 block of La Costa.
Does he have any connection there, or that's just where he was found?
That's just where he was found.
Was there a chase that led you guys?
No, I believe it was a call for service. I believe the subject got out of the car. Another person called. I don't know what the behaviors were at that point. And again, we're talking, this is within the last 25, 30 minutes. So I want to get this information as quickly as possible to you. So what that call for service was, I'm not aware of, but officers responded quickly and an apprehension was made.
And which dealerships was it?
All I know is it was a Volkswagen that was taken. I don't know if it was a Volkswagen dealership, but it was a Volkswagen.
You said the suspect has mental health history. Is there any prior arrests?
He does have a rap sheet here with us, but there is some emergency holds, detention holds.
One more question.
Again, our thoughts are with the family. This is a tragic time. Our thoughts are with the officers and EMS and fire who have to come and do the work here at the scene, forensics, everyone that's doing the scene. Again, a special thanks to AISD for coming over and helping out. It's a big scene, a lot of cooperation, and truly impressive the amount of cooperation that the city alone does together. So thank you all for coming. Thanks.
So there you have it, Austin's police chief giving a briefing as to exactly what happened in Austin. They say at about 2:15 our time. They say they arrested a 32-year-old man who was wanted for shooting and killing 3 people in the parking lot of a Target store on Research Boulevard in the northern part of the city.
A couple of things to point out here. We do now know that this happened outside of the store, as Karen just mentioned. Initially, when we went on the air, the death toll was at 2, but the police chief in Austin now confirming that a third person has now also been confirmed dead in connection to this shooting. We also know that the suspect was arrested, taken into custody by Austin police officers on the south part of the city, the shooting taking place at a Target store on the north part of the city. So there was some sort of a time period where that suspect then made it down to the south part of the city. We heard that somebody called for service, which means someone placed a 911 call for that suspect. Right. Police came out arresting him. So still a lot of information, though, that we need to get to.
What we do know